Alright, Shalom. This is Ariel Beyond Shirala down here in Lions Den Camp. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, Rechak, Wadash, Ma'amath. A double honor to the elder and apostle, Great Millstone, who rule well and who teach well. A double honor to my elder as well, a hard one by Yasharala down here in Lions Den Camp. And a sincere Thawada to the Akim, the Akwatim, and the children who are pushing the truth and believe it with sincerity. Thawada, Shalom. I just want to do this quick spiritual hydration on this article that reads, Americans don't want to fight for their country anymore. I'm gonna play the video and just read the information that's on the video. It says, recent polls show a majority of American adults are unwilling to serve in the military. The U.S. military has struggled to meet recruitment targets, with the Army, Air Force missing their goals by around 10,000 recruits. The Navy, I think it says 6,000. I'm gonna read some of the article because the thing is kind of going fast. I'm gonna X that out. It says a majority of American adults would not be willing to serve in the U.S. military were the U.S. to enter a major war. Recent polling has found, while public confidence in the armed forces appears to be waning. The figures come as all branches of the armed forces have in recent years struggled to meet their recruitment targets, suggesting a growing apathy towards a career of military service. In 2023, the Army and Air Force fell short of their respective goals by around 10,000 recruits, while the Navy was under 6,000. Since 1987, the number of active duty personnel have fallen by 39%. And I'm gonna put a link to this story. It's lucky. I'm gonna put a link to this article in the description, Lord willing. I'm gonna get to my scripture. All right, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 13, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, and it came to pass after 7 days I dreamed a dream by night, and that that's Ezra. He was given a vision. He was given a vision in his dreams by Yahweh. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, and it moved all the ways thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. That man will be Yahushua. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. Because he's coming not only in his glory, but with the glory of the heavenly host, or with the army of Yahweh, and the glory of Yahweh as well. And whosoever, it's like verse 4, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. All right, and that voice coming out of his mouth, and that burned up the people. That's the laser blast coming out of the chariots. All right, and it's going to get into it. Feel the fire. Verse 5, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea, to subdue Yahushua. All right, but like the article says, many Americans don't want to fight for their country, pretty much. All right. Verse 6, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain, and that would be a chariot, and flew upon it. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, because he didn't know it was a chariot. He thought it was a piece of earth hill that were graven, and I could not. So he looked around to see where this piece of earth came from, but it wasn't a piece of earth at all. It was a chariot that Yahweh flew up upon. And this is the main point right here, verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him. So not only the American troops, but also all the other troops from these other nations are going to gather together to subdue him, were sore afraid. They were very, very afraid of all this glory that they're seeing from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They were very, very afraid, and yet durst fight. And yet they fought in their fear. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Yahweh is going to send Yahushua to put fear into these nations, and in their fear he's going to make them fight against him, just to show his power and glory. All right, so this is something that we're going to see all these people not wanting to fight for America, and that's why America is going to enforce the what's it called now? I can't even think of it, when they're forced into war. Dang, I forget the word now. Not lottery. Dang. A draft. Goddamn, I couldn't think of it, but a draft. So because of the failing numbers, the government is going to enact a draft that's going to make these people sign up, and Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua is going to make these people fight against him to show his power and his glory, to show for Yahweh to show that he exists, and for Yahushua to show that he delivers. So I pray the lesson was edifying. Shalom.